Hey guys, so the other week, me and my boys were streaming with my 40-year-old friend. We were playing Fortnite. We were making some content, but when we were playing Fortnite, we were talking to my 40-year-old friend, and he was talking about how he had a friend named Steve. And Steve, back in the day, right, he was so addicted to doing something inappropriate to himself, and he was very lustful. So my 40-year-old friend said that one time, him and Steve were in the same house, in the same room together. I don't know what they were doing together, but they were playing video games. And then after they were playing video games, I guess Steve, he got turned on. I don't know why he got turned on now. I don't know the details. But he went into the bed, he went under the blankets, and he started doing something inappropriate to himself. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Now, my 40-year-old friend, I don't know what he did personally after that. I don't know if he did something inappropriate to Steve after, or they were doing something together. That's a different story. Let me show you guys a clip here.
My old school friend Steve, bro.
Steve? Oh, what the fuck? What, Steve had an addiction to?
Addiction to
Steve from
jacking
Minecraft.
off, too.
They had an addiction, jacking off. Steve had an addiction. Not Mr. Lick. Wait, how do you know Steve had an addiction? Did he tell you or you saw him? Like you caught him in one day?
It's like you caught him in the act.
Yeah, you're like, hey Steve, what's up?
Under the blanket type shit.
What the fuck? These guys go under the blanket and they start wanking it off. Okay, go.
Okay. One time we're playing like a video game, Super Nintendo in his living room, right? And he says he's cold. So we're playing the game, me and some other. We're playing the game, and he's in the. We're sitting in the front. We're playing the game.
Okay,
I never see this shit laying on the couch in back of us.
Okay.
Covered up with the blanket.
What?
What the fuck you doing with a guy on the blanket, bro?
No, bro.
Bro, you just was watching him. Just like beat it. Like beat it.
Bro, that's what beating.
How the fuck did this guy? He decided to play video games and he was cold. So he went under the blanket and you just started unleashing the beast, bro. Like, what?
What the fuck?
He didn't.
I knew all along, bro.
Wait, what the fuck, bro? Like, what made him want to unleash the beast? Like, was he looking at a video game, a character or something?
Or was he just looking at you?
Oh, maybe he got turned on by Mr. Light. Nah.
I don't know what that was. But his sister was fine. Janet.
What the fuck you saying?
Janet Jackson.
In the house, bro?
Mr. Light, he liked Janet Jackson.
I don't even remember their last name. It was so long ago.
Get in the car, Mr. Lake. Get in.
I'm trying to.
So pretty much. So Steve liked looking at Janet Jackson, so he got turned on, and then he just did it in front of Mr. Life. He just said, "Look, Mr. Life, I'm beating it."
Basically, bro. And he didn't even, Mr. Lake never even say stop. He never even mentioned.
He's like, "Oh, how big is it?"
Yeah.
Mr. Life, you saw the meat.
What the fuck? Mr. Lake?
You saw the meat.
No!
Oh shit! He just said, "Go down." I got him, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Wow, bro, that's a very interesting story. Bro, I like playing with Mr. Life daytime, bro. He tells more stories and he talks more.
He more real, yeah.
Yeah, nighttime he's like chilling.
I'm tired, bro.
Chilling.
Oh shit. What are you guys? Oh, the scorpion right here.
Chilling. More guys on the behind us. Ooh, sushi grenade.
You should have told me that before I met him in person.
Oh my god. It was just one time he was doing some weird shit.
So, basically, when you seen that, what did you do?
Yeah, what did you do, bro? Like, what were you doing? Just
You didn't do nothing.
like, bro, what's going on? You roughed him up?
What the fuck?
Wait, what do you mean by
You
that?
rough him up.
Like, cause we didn't take the blanket off it, but we started hitting them like with our fists over the blanket.
That can sound kind of sushi to me, bro.
But today, guys, we're going to talk about how to defeat lust. And here are several steps that you guys need to do in order to overcome this, all right? So the first thing to do is number one, right? You guys got to develop discipline. So the best way to develop discipline is practice. So every day, even if it's the most basic things, you guys got to force yourself to do things that you don't want to do. When you wake up, maybe you wake up at 5 in the morning. Instead of snoozing your alarm, get up right away, get ready for the day, get to work, all right? Do your push-ups, brush your teeth, take a shower, eat your food, drink your water, take your supplements, and get out the house and work hard. All right, force yourself to do things that you don't want to do. Even like when you come home, your dog took a shit on the floor. Pick it up right away. Discipline yourself. I know you're tired. I know you want to go to the gym. I know you want to focus on your business. I know you got other important stuff to do, but it's all about discipline. Force yourself to pick up your dog shit. Even you can step it up a notch. Maybe you're working one job. Maybe you force yourself to work a second job. Work more, make more money, right? Maybe you don't want to go to the gym that day. You're tired. You know, you didn't sleep the night before. You just want to go and kiss your girlfriend. Force yourself to go to the gym. If you don't want to train today, you don't want to do your combat sport, force yourself to go to do your combat sport. So once you guys develop that habit of forcing yourself to do things that you don't want to do, you're slowly developing discipline. And once you develop discipline, you can use discipline to control what you do when you feel tempted, right? When you get lustful. If you see Ice Spice on Instagram and TikTok, you have the discipline in your mind to control what to do with it, right? You don't want to be like, oh, Ice Spice, and then after that you just run to the bathroom and your thoughts take control of you. And like, you got to be in control of your thoughts and your own mind, right? So number one is to develop discipline. Number two is to always be occupied in life. So a lot of people, right, they think, oh, I work hard every day. I go to school for 8 hours and I come home. Or I work one job from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. only for 8 hours. But what are you doing for the rest of the day? When you come home, what are you doing? You have so much time in the day to look on Instagram, to get tempted and look at Ice Spice. You always got to be occupied to keep your mind off of these things, right? So what I'll recommend is when you wake up early in the morning, do your morning routine, and the first thing that you guys got to do, you guys got to work multiple 9 to 5 jobs. So not only are you stacking up your income, but you're also stacking up your life skills and experiences. So the first job that you guys should work at is a physical labor job. So with a physical labor job, you're building up your body, and with a strong body, you have a stronger mind and soul. You're building up your work ethic, you're building up your discipline, you're building up your work ethic. Oh, I just said that, but also you're building up your skill sets. The second job that you guys should work at is a communication job. So nighttime work at like fast food, McDonald's, restaurant jobs, agent jobs, anything that deals with people, so that you can build up your communication skills. Because a lot of people nowadays, they don't know how to speak for shit. They don't know how to convey their message. They're not articulate. They don't know how to speak without stuttering or using slang. They don't know how to do this. They're not confident. They're not charismatic. They don't know anything, right? How to communicate. It also teaches you how to be more stoic, how to work under pressure, how to multitask, how to work hard with little to no reward, how to work with food and work with other people and interactions, right? So it's very important. When you come home after that, you can do other side hustles. Maybe you have a car, you can drive, do door dashing. You can focus on a reselling business. After that, you can go to the gym, or you can do a combat sport like martial arts, like Muay Thai or boxing. You can do that. And then when you come home, you can go ahead and eat healthy. You know, eat a meal, cook some food, drink some water, and then after that, you guys can focus on your business, right? Make YouTube videos, make content, learn a different skill, maybe spend time with your girl, spend time with your dog or your family members. By the time that the day ends, you're going to be so tired, you're going to be like, oh man, I can't just wait to get to bed because tomorrow I got to wake up early and I got more stuff to do, I got more shit to do. When you're so busy and occupied every day, you're not going to have time to, oh yeah, good look at Ice Play, oh I go and spend 2 hours fucking wanking in the bathroom. You don't have time for that. You need to go to bed. You need to get your sleep. You need to wake up early for the next day. Get your energy, heal your body, and get shit done in life. So when you're occupied all day, you're not going to have time, guys. Number 3 is to unfollow all these girls on social media. A lot of you people, if I was to guarantee go on your Instagram and your TikTok or your YouTube or your MySpace, you guys are following people like Ice Spice, Kylie Jenner, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. You're following all these other girls and celebrities. And all of them, they post like all these revealing pictures. It's all inappropriate. They're trying to thirst trap you. You know, you got Sarah Safari. She's working out and they're zooming in into her booty. It's like, bro, what do you expect one guy to not stare at it, to not look at it? You know what I'm saying? So you got all these girls, they're purposefully, and even if they're not purposefully tempting you, you know, if they're good looking, you're gonna get tempted, you're gonna get lustful, you're gonna be like, oh, she's so beautiful, oh man, something, my banana waking up or my fucking hot dog waking up, you're getting bricked up, right? So You guys gotta unfollow all these girls on social media, right? It's like when you're trying to stop drinking alcohol or you're trying to stop vaping. You don't go to the alcohol store to purchase more alcohol. You don't leave it in your house. You throw it away. You get it out of your house so that you're not tempted, right? Same thing with these females. Unfollow them. And I know that you guys might have cute coworkers and you follow her on Instagram and this and that. And maybe she posts a picture of her at a beach and she's in a bikini picture and you get tempted. Now, I know a lot of people, you guys, our generation is weird, right? Oh, if I unfollow somebody, that means I'm not friends with them anymore. All this kind of bullshit, right? So if you don't want to unfollow your coworkers and you want to, stay neutral with them, you want to be friends with them, that's when discipline comes in. You don't get tempted. You got to control your mind to not get tempted by your cute coworker in a bikini picture with her big watermelons out, all right? Control yourself, all right? Next thing to do is you guys got to go ahead and create positive consequences and punishments for yourself. For example, a lot of people, they don't want to go to prison because if they were to break a crime, there's consequences. They go to prison, they stay in prison for fucking 40 years, they get their license revoked. I don't know, right? Something happens, something dangerous happens. There's consequences. So you need to hold yourself accountable. If you screw up, if you get tempted, you get lustful, you get, you relapse. You gotta create punishments. So if you find out, you look at Ice Spice's new music video, like, oh my gosh, Ice Spice, and you do something, right? You let one out. Create a punishment for yourself, a good punishment. For example, if you're working a 9 to 5 job and maybe you finish at 4 p.m., ask your boss, can I stay to 6 p.m.? Create a punishment for yourself. Stay an extra couple hours to punish yourself for what you did. Maybe you're running that day. Run an extra mile. Punish yourself. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you're trying to sleep at 10 p.m. You sleep at 11 now. Good. Scare yourself. Create consequences so that you don't do it again. Next thing that you guys gotta do is you guys gotta go ahead and. But yeah, guys, that's all for today, guys. Don't be like Steve. Steve is, 40 years old now. I don't know if he broke off that habit. I don't know if he's still addicted. Maybe he watches OnlyFans or I don't know now, especially with nowadays, you got OnlyFans and Sam Frank. Oh, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Like, bro, stop that shit, all right? Control yourself. Don't let it control you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yes, sir.